Okay, so here is the brand new Mercedes-Benz EQS 450 Plus. It just got arrived here in Bryan College Station area, so this is my first time actually seeing this car in flesh. I've been seeing some of the reviews from the foreign medias and some limited medias here in America, but yeah, it's the first time ever seeing it here, and it's pretty cool. So if you can see, there's a really cool slick door handle that goes flush against the body just for the drag coefficient and aerodynamic efficiency. And it also is a hatchback, so even though it is supposed to be an S-class of electric car in Mercedes, the setup is very much similar to how the Audi A7 fastback is. So it has a hatch, and it really adds a great practicality to the car. And it is a power operated, of course it's an electric car, so you wouldn't expect anything other than that. Really great use of ambient lighting and a material, some nice soft suede and a leather-like material. This unit is a 450 plus, so it does not have that very publicized big screen from the Mercedes, but it does use the same touchscreen setup from the Mercedes S-Class. So I know it doesn't have a hyperscreen, but I mean it is not a bad looking thing. Frameless window setup, so as you can see there is no frames, it's just a window, and you see this nice little floating door handle set up with the Burmeister speakers. Very flat floor, no hump. Obviously there is no drivetrain that goes from the engine in the front to the back of the wheel. This particular model is the rear wheel drive, so it only has a one motor on the back. You see those little nice cushy pillow on the back seat, and as you can see the screen is lifted straight out of the S-Class. I actually do like the ambient light setup here better. The Mercedes S-Class use this really fancy animated ambient lighting. I mean it's nice, it's very nice, but I do like kind of the slimmer, cleaner look of the ambient lighting that was used here on the EQS. Here you can see ambient lighting. You'll see the strips of it, and then behind the panel, and it goes all the way across. Right now there's a 93% battery with a 325 miles remaining. I believe the EPA is rating it at 300 miles, but the dealership told me that they're getting consistently over 350 on an actual real life usage, which is nice, which is really nice to hear. And when you start the engine or motor, you just hear very small whirring sound as the HVAC system comes on, but that's it. It is very silent, and these are the actual touch point that will control the parking assist. And as the BMW first pioneered, this has a 3D view of the animated view of the car. Response on the screen is really good, really easy, very snappy, very fast. And when you increase the temperature or lower the temperature, like any of these new Mercedes with the MBUX system, the ambient light actually does change. If you go on a cooler temp, you'll see the blue streak. And as you can see, the operation of the touchscreen is really good, and the navigation unit actually stays on the top right now while I was actually scrolling through the different options. Various seat function. This particular unit does not have the massage seat, but does come with a really fancy ambient light package with the multicolor animations on it. So yeah, it's really neat. My GLS has one, and this one kind of takes it up to the next level with a lot more ambient lighting strips around the car. As the car doesn't have any drivetrain, the floor on the bottom is flat, and it allows you to have another storage cubby, in this case with a little strap to secure the product that you're gonna place on the cubby. Cup holder is kind of interesting. You can press a button and then it will turn into a cup holder, and if you retract those, it becomes a bigger cubby. I have first seen this on a Hyundai Palisade, and it's nice to see, you know, car makers actually start emulating each other on some really good smart ideas. Obviously, you can charge your car key here and your phone on its induction charging pad. Really nice fit and finish. And you'll see the air vent. I love this detail. Has a beautiful ambient lighting inside, and has a design of a turbine or a 777 turbine engine. That's what it looks like actually from the front. So as an aviation geek, I love those. Look at this ambient lighting, it's just gorgeous. Underneath the dash, around the dash, it's really beautifully crafted. And a small little thing that also caught my eyes on these Burmeister speaker was the location of the tweeter. I didn't see it on its usual spot of a pillar, and then I saw the reflection off of a glass and realized it is actually tucked on the door, but facing the glass. I guess you're gonna acoustically bounce out the sound, so that's really cool. So that wraps up my first impression of a Mercedes-Benz EQS 450 Plus. They're expecting a 580 arriving very soon with a hyperscreen, so whenever that comes in, I'll definitely be checking it out. But thank you for stopping by and checking out my channel. Bye.